Leetcode question 14, the longest common prefix. Basically, it's an easy Leetcode question and write a function to find the longest common prefix string among array of the strings. Basically, if there's no common string, and then return an empty string. So if they give you three words in the string and the flower, and then the common strings are F and L, because starting from O, everything is different, right? So that's where you return F and L. And then the second example, there's nothing in common, so you return empty string, and there are some constraints here. And if you look at this, in the past 6 months, a bunch of company asked these questions, and we can see, of course, that you can go through every single string to just check every single string to compare it. The other way, I'm going to show you how to do this with using Python's zip function. Basically, what I'm going to do is when they give us three strings here, I'm going to write a list, and the list will look something like F, F, F for the first one, and then the second one will be L, 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 and the third one will be O, O, I. Basically, I'm gonna write everything out and so on and so forth. Basically, zip all of them together for the entire everything that they give to us, and you can see if I put them in a set, the length of the set should be 1, right? If they equal to 0, I'm going to append this first character to the result. And if the length of the set, I put them in a set, the length does not equal to 0, I'm going to break from there, because that will not be the answer that I'm looking for. And then I can return the final result. And that's basically how you can solve this problem. It's pretty straightforward, and then I'm going to show you how to do this in code. So basically, if not strings, that the string that they give to you, or length of strings equals to 0, in this case, you just need to return an empty string like it mentioned here, right? So I'm going to set a result to the empty string first at the beginning, and I'm going to start appending the character to the final result. And like I mentioned, in the Python, and you can do, if you want to zip all three words together, and how you do it is that you do the strings, and then this will print out something into the FFFLLL. Basically take each character and combine them together, and then zip them, and then you want to put them in a list. And let's say the list equals to this, you zip them together and then put them in the list. Basically L equals to something like this, O, I, and then it continue until the last one that it cannot zip anymore. And then for every single character in the list here, what I'm gonna do is that if the length of if I put them in a set, and if I put every single character in a set, I'm checking the length of the set that I put it in there. Basically, like the FFF, if that it equals to 0, if it equals to 1, that means all three characters that I'm putting in the set, they're all three characters, meaning they're the same character. Otherwise, there's no way the length of the set will be equal to 1 in this case, right? If the length equals to 0, that means I already find the end result, and I do need to append the F to the result as one of the result that I'm looking for. So in that case, I'm gonna say result, and I'm gonna add this result to the character, the 0. Basically just one character from the C, and you don't have to the C0, and if you do C1, C2, it's essentially the same thing because they're the same character. But I'm just indicating that I only need to append one character instead of all three. So that's why I set it to C0 here in this case. And then else. If the length of the set does not equal to 0, in this case, this length of the set equals to 2, right? Because there are two different characters here. Then I'm going to break, because that means that I already find something that's not the same common prefix already. And then after I go through them, and in the end, I just need to return the result. And that should be the things that we're looking for here. Yep, FL. If you think this is helpful, please like my video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon with more Leetcode question. Bye bye.